I have been begging. You know what, one thing about me, when I say something, it kind of comes through. Like, your girl is a manifester, okay? Y'all see how it's giving scalp? Yeah. What's up, Court crew, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Courtney Jinean, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is another wig review. I'm super excited because we're back with a new wig release. Today I will be reviewing the new Sensationnel Butta Lace Human Hair Blend unit. This is in the style Body Wave 20. If you tap into my Let's Talk new synthetic wig releases, then this wig is not new to you. But if you don't even know what this wig is, then girl, you should subscribe and check out my Let's Talk new synthetic wig releases videos. That's where I tell you guys all the tea about the different new synthetic wig drops that are coming for each month, upcoming weeks. Your girl be on it, so definitely tap in for that, and definitely subscribe because I will be doing a giveaway soon featuring the Outre 360 wig Marissa. I will be dropping like the information on all of that soon come. So before we get into today's video, if this is your first time seeing me here on the YT, hi, my name is Courtney Jinean. I do beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content here on this channel, so definitely subscribe, join the Court crew family down below, and let's get into today's video. All right, you guys, so here is the unit. If you have not or you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the Butta Lace Human Hair Blend, Human Hair and Premium Fiber Blend, Body Wave 20 inches. I'm super excited about this unit just because I have been begging. You know what, one thing about me, when I say something, it kind of comes through. Like, your girl is a manifester, okay? Your girl got y'all some more glueless wigs from Bobby Boss. Your girl got you some more natural lengths from the Butta Lace Human Hair Blend. I don't know, when I talk, it comes true. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this unit because it is a more natural length. You guys know Sensationnel is known for the 30, 28, 26, 40. Like, Sensationnel be coming through with the inches, and I gotta remind them, I gotta be like, wait, we want natural, you know, we want not natural, because some people's hair be 40 inches period, but we want more like, you know, shorter lengths. So I'm glad that they came out with this unit, and it's a side part. You guys know your girl used to be an only side part baddie, okay, because of my widow's peak. So I would like always go for a side part, and I would shift my units. Even if it didn't come as a side part, I would shift it. So today's unit is Body Wave 20. I got it in 1B. I was a little bit scared. I probably would have went for the color on the stock card, which is, I think it might be Balayage Hazelnut. Super duper pretty, but that color was sold out, so I just went with a 1B. You guys know I tried Beach Wave 20 from the same collection, and Balayage Mocha. Wasn't a fan of it, so I just, if I couldn't get the stock card color that I saw that I liked, then I decided to just go with, you know, a natural color, which is 1B. Before I do my initial try on, I want to give you guys the key features of this collection in case you're new. You should definitely subscribe if you're new, because I bring you guys the new synthetic wig releases. I talk everything hair, give you guys recommendations, put you all on to the synthetic wig game, so definitely subscribe. But let's talk about the key features of this Butta Lace Human Hair and Premium Fiber Blend wig. So it comes with human hair and premium fiber blend, full bodied movement, virtually undetectable HD lace, blends with most skin tones. Of course, you will need to tint it, and if you are not familiar with tinting your lace, I have a whole video on my top 5 ways to tint your lace. This is used because with synthetic wigs, you are not able to bleach knots, so you have to like lace work for you in other ways, which is where lace tints come in. So definitely check out that video if you are new to synthetic wigs and just don't know where to start. I give you some options. Also, ear-to-ear lace with a wide 5-inch deep hand-tied parting area, pre-plucked with baby hair along the hairline, and natural and full maximum density. Now this style comes in a number of specialty colors. I mentioned before that I picked it up in a natural color 1B, but it comes in balayage caramel, balayage chocolate, balayage gold, balayage hazelnut, which is the color on the stock card. So if you like that color, that's the color you need to go with. Balayage mocha, T1B golden blonde, T4 chestnut blonde, and T4 wine. And of course it comes in those natural colors 1, 1B, 2. Pretty much everything about this unit. Let's go ahead and try her on and see what she's giving. You guys, you see that? That is giving, it's giving natural vibes. It's giving, I just got my hair done, silk press. I'm just going to unbox this, and then we'll briefly talk about the cap construction, and then we'll try her on. So this is the inside of the cap. It comes with that 5-inch parting, I believe it is. Hold on. Yeah, it comes with 5-inch parting, but everything else is kind of like, it's basically a T-part wig. Comes with an adjustable strap and a comb on each side, and this is the pre-pluckedness. If you guys can see, it's pre-plucked. I will say that like there's there's not much room for you to pluck, so it's like they did the best they could with what they got, period. All right, let me go ahead and try this wig on. All right, you guys, so this is the hair straight out the pack. In terms of, you know, I always struggle with this. I think it's the opposite of whatever the bang is on, but anyways, the bang is on the left side of my face. Like that with what you got, girl. I don't know if it's a right side part or left side part. Girl, I don't know. I always be asking y'all and I still forget. So the bang is on this side. So the part, I think it's the right side part, girl, don't know. This is pretty. Honestly, you guys, I don't know the last time I've done like a natural color wig, so it just seems really dark right now, but it's super duper pretty. I love the, like, I love the length. This is 20 inches. Hold on, let me back up so you guys can see fully. Yeah, so this is 20 inches. So I absolutely love the length. I love the style of this unit. I love the hair quality. Like, it has like a loose curl, but it's super duper lightweight. Not too much hair. I wouldn't say it's thin though. It's a very like natural texture and it looks super duper natural. In terms of hair texture, it is on the silky side, but I don't mind that. And this is like the pre-pluckedness. Let me show you guys. It's not crazy plucked, but like I mentioned before, there's literally like 2 inches of lace around, except for the part which has 5 inches. So there's not really much you can do with that. You know the vibe? So I might do a ball cap. You guys know I've been doing a ball cap a little bit, but I don't think I need to, honestly, looking at this, but I think I will because I kind of want to keep this on all day. This is the hair. I am going to fast forward to the install process. You guys let me know down below. I think the last time I asked you all do like when I include the install, and like you like the most important part about the wig review is more so the install. So I will try to include more of the install when I do this. But yeah, you guys, comment down below what you think about this unit, and I will be back. Alright, you guys, so right now I'm just going in and doing my ball cap method. I will be doing like a full tutorial on this once I get it down. Like, I feel like I'm getting it down, but not down yet. So once I get it down I will be doing like a full step-by-step tutorial. And honestly, you guys, I've just been loving doing the ball cap method right now, just because I feel like my hair is in a weird stage where it's not really long enough to braid straight back. So this just makes it a little bit flatter than just putting the wig on top of my head. So I'm just going in with, I'm using the Ebin Wonderlace Bond Adhesive Spray. This is what I use for my ball cap, but then I've been going in with glue nowadays because this is not been holding in the summer heat. So the glue that I've been using right now is the Bold Hold Active Burst. This is the Alonzo Arnold edition. This has like a lemon scent. I don't really smell the lemon. Let me smell it. Oh, you can smell it here, but you can't really smell it after you put it on your hair. This is the lemon edition. Let me show you guys. But yeah, I've been using glue, and this isn't my favorite glue. I don't really have a problem with it, but I definitely do prefer Erica J's Hold Me Down. I just haven't gotten around to ordering more, but I will. And while this like dries, I'm actually going to take my wig. Here she is. We're going to just turn her inside out so we can apply the lace tint. And you guys, this wig was a little bit shiny, so I did go in with 2 products. You guys know that I love my detangler. This is the Demert Wig and Weave, and then I also went in with a little bit of dry shampoo, and this is the Got To Be Rocking It Forever Style Stay and Core Fresh dry shampoo. I just sprayed them both onto the hair, and that really helped. And now I'm just going to go ahead and tint this lace while I wait for my ball cap to dry. I am a huge fan of multitasking, and I always get questions on this, mostly on TikTok, about the lace tint I use, and I use the light warm brown from Ebin. I like to do this one because I like to multitask, so this is drying while I'm doing this, but also this allows this to get some time to dry where I actually go in and install it. So I'm just going to turn that right back around. And another tip is that you want to make sure that you're not just tinting the lace, you want to tint a little bit before it too, so that it all melts. But this is the hair. Also think, as I've been like playing with this hair, I definitely think I'm going to add a little bit of layers. It's a little flat. So yeah, we're gonna do that. But let's put her back over here and continue to let this dry. Here my ears just never really dry, so I'm gonna try, but I am really focusing right here, which is pretty much already dry. So
It was nothing, yeah. How you gonna grow it over? How you gonna make it so damn hard to explain? How you gonna grow it over and say my love, it was not the same?
this is continuing to dry. Like I mentioned before, I am a multitasker, so I'm gonna go in with my lace tint spray. I not only lace tint the wig, but I actually go in on my bald cap as well, because another reason why I love to do the bald cap, I've been on this bald cap wave, is because I want to perfect it. 1, 2, to flatten my hair since I cannot braid it right now, and then 3 is because I've noticed, especially with 13x6, this is a teeth part so it's not as noticeable, but when I have a 13x6 I literally can see my black hair underneath, and it's just like, bruh, if the hair is a different color, I've been experimenting with different color blends recently, so if it's a different color, it's not the wave. Like, I want it to look like skin underneath, you know, so, or scalp. So I'm going in with my lace tint also to my bald cap while this dries. And I always like to have a makeup brush on hand to kind of move the lace tint around, because it's really hard to get the lace tint here without getting it in my eyes. So, and let me know if you guys like these talk through type of tutorials instead of just, you know, speeding through the install. Y'all see how it's giving scalp? Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna have to add layers right here just so that it like is giving, like it's just giving a little bit flat. Anyways, let's go ahead and cut this this bald cap off. Oh, it is ready to go because I can like feel the stiffness. So first things first, I've been doing this kind of recently. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I just cut it right here first. Okay. So I will do this. Just give it alien. Oh my gosh, these scissors are horrible. Where's my real scissors? I'm getting suffocated by the freaking bald cap. Hold on. We're just gonna cut this right here, and then cut this right here, and then put this behind our ears. Okay, now we can kind of cut closer. Letting this glue dry, I remembered why I like the Erica J Hold Me Down glue a little bit more. I feel like that one dries faster than this Bold Hold. This is all I have on hand, so that's why I'm doing it. But like, I've noticed that the last couple of installs that I've done with this with this glue, it takes forever, and then I end up being impatient. I just end up like installing it without it having dried completely, and then I mess up my install. So that's the only thing with this, like with sprays and things like that, it's just a lot quicker, but with glue it lasts longer. So this has kind of been my summer install routine, if you will. But yeah, I would try to add layers to this on the mannequin, but I feel like it's just best for me to do it while it's on my head. So I'm going to let this dry. I'll be back. I think I'm only going to do one layer today. Like I mentioned, I'm not going to be wearing this really a long time, just for the day or two, so I won't go in with more layers. But if you are looking for a long-lasting install, I will say use glue and do a couple layers. Don't just do one. Usually I've done like two, but I think today I'm just gonna do one because it's taking forever to to dry anyways. I've also, another new product I want to kind of talk about while this is drying is the Ebin Wonder Lace Bond Holding Gel. I don't know if you guys have used this before, or if you have seen it at the beauty supply store. I picked it up a long time ago, but I just started using it, and what I've been using it for is my edges, like to push back my edges before installing the ball cap. Works wonders. I think that this is also a dupe for like the Got To Be Glue gel, so you could go in with this to install your wig, but again, I feel like this is actually, it does have a hold to it. So you could probably get away with installing your units with this too. And then lastly, if you are just not a glue girl, I would say that this has the strongest hold that I've used before, but it hasn't been working for me. I guess I've just been really hot in the summer, so I have to transition to glue. But if you are someone who can get away with, like, you don't get hot easily, you don't sweat easily, this probably will work for you in terms of a long enough hold, especially if you do a couple layers of this. This looks really good, you guys. I knew I was gonna like this hair. I really did know that I was gonna like this. So really no surprise. But I think I'm gonna go in and just allow this to melt. I'm going to go with a little bit of this before applying my elastic band. So we're just going to go in with a little bit of the spray.
Every single record, auto tuning, zero emotion, muted emotion, pitch corrected, computed emotion.
Now I'm gonna go in with my elastic band headband. With the elastic headband, you can find this in my Amazon storefront, and I will say that I like these because it's easier. The fact that it's a headband and it's like you just easily apply it. But I will say that cutting your elastic band, like what I feel like hairstylists usually do, that has a stronger hold because you're able to like customize it, so you can basically cut off your circulation as much as you want. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it except that it's not as like strong, but it's easier. So if you would like to pick this up, I will have my Amazon storefront linked down below. That just has a lot of my favorites in terms of how to install my unit, which will be helpful for you guys. But yeah, I'm just gonna let this melt a little bit for a couple of minutes until it's kind of dry, probably like 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. Probably cut the layers now. While I like wait, I'm going to cut the layers. So for this, what you'll need, so I have two kind of suggestions in order to cut layers. What you can use, and this is what I default to a lot of the times because I'm not a professional, I like to use the razor comb just because it's not as permanent, and it's also, since it's a razor comb, it kind of like feathers it for you. With scissors, it's a lot more serious. So I think I'm going to use this razor comb today, and I'm just going to part my hair right here.
With my eyes wide shut, but it keeps on moving.
Yeah, I think I do have to go in with scissors. It just doesn't really work out. Like it like the razor comb works, but like for what I want to do, we need the scissors. We need the bad boys. So you're just gonna cut down.
You put me on a feeling I never had, never had, never had. And ever since I've been trying to get it back, you pick it up, put it back. Now I'm something like the chemist on campus, but there's no drug around.
Alright you guys, so I'm going to let this dry just a little bit more, probably like about 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. I'm gonna cut the lace. I'm gonna show you guys how I cut the lace, and then after that I'll probably go and do my makeup and then come back for my final thoughts. But so far I think that this is such a good wig. One thing that I will mention that I'm just noticing is that it does tangle a bit. Like I just get a couple of snags here and there, and for like right here, like I'm trying to put my fingers through it and it's getting held up. Detangler, detangler, detangler. I'm going to wrap this till I die. Okay, I will have this link down in the description box. You can get it at Target. It's like $7, super cheap, and it works. So I've been loving it, and I recently want to try because I went to the beauty supply store a couple weeks ago, and I need to go back because I want to pick up the Ebin lace tint mousse, which I put it on TikTok and a lot of people hadn't heard of it, so I kind of want to pick it up and test it out for you guys. And then I also saw that they have a detangler for wigs, so I want to test it out. They have a mini bottle, and I love that. I love that about Ebin is because a lot of their stuff is like trial size, so you can kind of see if you like it and then kind of like get a big bottle if you want. So actually I've seen a lot of like the wig girlies have big bottles of this, and I don't know where they're getting it from, but Ebin, hit me up. Like I want a big bottle of this. Like I be running out of these like it's nothing. And you know, like I mentioned before, when your girl speaks, it happens. So Ebin, hit me up, period. And yeah, I'm just gonna let this dry and before I cut it, because when I cut it, it's kind of final. And you know what else I want to get from the beauty supply store? I want to get some of this. This is the bottle, the Fantasia Liquid Mousse Super Hold Hairspray. This is the bottle, but it has Pump It Up in it. I need to go get some more of the Fantasia because everyone on TikTok is kind of raving about that too, and I haven't really used that. I'll be back, don't miss me too much. All right, you guys, we are back, and I am going to the lace, and what I use, you guys, is an eyebrow razor. This is just an easy way for you to like make sure. Actually, this is not really dry, hold on. So this wig reminds me a lot of Butta Lace Unit 13. If you remember that wig, it gives me that type of vibe. So that's just one thing to know. If you like that wig, you probably will really enjoy this one as well. But in terms of cutting the lace, you want to make sure that all the hair is like kind of to the back. So I'm actually going to put on my hot comb again, just so that I can like push all the hair to the back, and then we'll just bring out the like baby hairs again after I cut the lace, and we just like do that final melt before I do my makeup. So anyways, like I was saying, you need kind of two things for this. I like to cut my lace into 3 sections. It just makes it easier for me, and some people actually cut the lace before they even install it, so it's really like up to preference. I like to use my scissors on the sides just because that's not really glued down, but with where I have apply glue, I like to go in with the eyebrow razor because this allows for me to get that jagged edge. And the reason why you want it to be a little like jagged or zigzaggy, if you will, is because it kind of tricks the eye into thinking that there's no lace, even though there is. Because if it was straight line, you could easily see it, but if there is a jagged edge, it kind of makes it harder for the eye to catch. Of course, if you all up in my grill, you're gonna see the lace. Like, let's be real, let's be honest, it's 2022. You could be giving Scapiana all that you want, but the lace is still there, okay? It's a material girl, okay? Yeah, so I'm just gonna push all the hair back.
I'd rather be alone tonight. You could say I love you through the phone tonight. Really don't wanna be in your arms tonight. I just use my covers to stay warm tonight. Think I'm better off here all alone tonight. You know, checking on when I get home tonight. Just making sure I'm good on my own tonight. Even though there isn't nothing wrong tonight. Yeah, I'm just saying, baby, I can really miss you if I'm with you. When I miss you, it'll change the way I kiss you. Baby, I've no time apart, it's beneficial. It's like I'm the universe and you'll be ASA. Get up, world. I'ma need space. I'ma need space. I'ma need you space.
Alright, core crew, here's the final look of Miss Body Wave 20. I have some thoughts, so let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, before we get into my pros, cons, and final thoughts, let me know how you liked this style of video. I did like a talk through type of install and a very in-depth. So let me know if you like these, or if you want to mix between like fast installs, like quick installs with music, or if you like the talk through type of format. In terms of the key features, let's go ahead and remind ourselves what this wig claims to have. Human hair and premium fiber blend, full body movement, virtually undetectable HD lace. It blends with most skin tones, ear to ear lace with a wide 5-inch deep hand tied parting area, pre-plucked with baby hair along the hairline, natural and full maximum density. So human hair and premium fiber blend, I feel like that is true just because I feel like this unit tangled a lot on me. I had to use my detangler spray a lot more times than I usually do. I haven't really picked this up much with my recent installs, but today I absolutely needed it just because even when I was like hot combing the hair back, it would get stuck. So I definitely think that the human hair and premium fiber, I feel like it's more on the premium fiber side than human hair, just because I had to really get a lot of detangler spray in order for this to not have as many tangles. Full body movement, yes, I do get like movement with this hair, which is really nice. It just looks super duper natural. There was a bit of shine to it, which I mentioned in the install process, so I did go in with dry shampoo, which I think toned it down just a little bit, and this detangler spray kind of adds a little bit of shine as well. So, you know, I had to put both just so that it like dimmed down the shine a little bit. Full body movement, yes. Virtually undetectable lace, yes. I feel like this lace is top tier, which I absolutely love because I love a good lace moment. And I've talked about this a lot, but I just feel like lace is the most important part to me. Like if the lace is bomb, I can pluck it myself. I can do a little bit of finessing when it comes to styling, but the lace has to be top tier. If the lace is not good, I can't really work with it. So I definitely think that this is virtually undetectable HD lace. Blends with most skin tones. I mentioned this also in the install process, so if you fast forwarded, girl, you need to go back and watch the full video, okay? I feel like it does blend with most skin tones, but you're gonna have to tint it, and I talked about how you can know which lace tint sprays are my favorite because I have a whole video on it. So period, I got y'all all the way hooked up in case you are not familiar with what type of lace tint to use. Today I use a lace tint spray from Ebin in the shade light warm brown. Works beautifully, and I spray that on my ball cap and also on the hair, on the lace. Ear to ear lace with a wide 5-inch deep hand type parting area. I think the parting area is great. I do wish, and I kind of forget every time that I think about this collection, I kind of forget that it's a 13x6. I don't know why they didn't come out with a 13x6 with the human hair blend units, but I definitely think it is needed. I do like a T-part, like this sort of style, just because it's easier for me to install because I really only have to focus on the parting area. But I do think in terms of like plucking and getting that real scalpiana effect, having more space to pluck will be really nice. But I do think that, you know, a T-part is very natural and you're able to get a look with this even if you're not the hugest fan of, like, if you want a 13x6, you still get that kind of frontal effect. Pre-plucked with baby hair along the hairline. I did pluck it a little bit, but I did not pluck too much because, like I mentioned before, it is like a T-part unit, so there's not much space to pluck anyways. So I do think it is pre-plucked, natural and full maximum density. I think because this unit kind of tangles a lot, so I'm often brushing through it, I feel like it could be just a little bit thicker because I feel like I am brushing out a lot of the hair. You can kind of see this much hair came out. I feel like it's a very natural density. I wouldn't say so much full, but it is a natural density. Maximum density, I don't think that's true either, but you know, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. Okay, what else? In terms of my thoughts on this unit, cons, I feel like the style is really pretty. It actually looks a little bit longer on me than it does on the stock card. Style is ultimately cute. I do think that we need more layers. We need more layers. I'm not the best at cutting layers, so I was kind of scared. You might have noticed I have like a really short piece right here because I was trying to cut layers and then I just cut it too short, so I said let me just stop. But I feel like this unit could have had a lot more layers to frame our face, and you're able to do that yourself if you want. But if you're not good with scissors, then girl, just rock it like me. Just rock it like me, because I just feel like I'm scared to cut layers because I don't want to mess with the wig. So I might experiment more after I wrap up this video. But yeah, that's just one thing that I would know. I feel like it could look so much better with layers. So that's a con. The fact that we don't have much space to pluck is kind of a con to me. What else would I say about this unit in terms of cons? Nothing else really. Oh, shedding and tangling. The shedding and tangling is a big no for me, but I feel like I could, like, I'm still gonna wear this today because it's so cute. Like, it looks so cute. In terms of pros, I ultimately love the style. If it had a lot more layers, or maybe just like one layer, just like right here, I would love it even more. I love the hair texture. It's like a light yaki. I don't think it's super silky. Love the pre-pluckedness where it was most useful, which is like right here. It was pretty much pre-plucked, and like I mentioned before, it's not a 13x6, so you're really not able to pluck anymore anyways. But I feel like this melted really well. It's very flat, which is perfect, and it's such a great everyday unit. Everyday style. It's a great everyday style. I wouldn't say it's the best for everyday wear, just because I mentioned before the shedding and tangling is a no, and you're gonna have to walk around with your brush if you're planning to wear this every day for sure. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to let me know if you are going to be picking up this unit down in the description box. Again, you guys, don't forget to subscribe and join the Court Crew family down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.